It's been a long 6 months between football and we're back with a brand new NEAFL competition and a brand new NEAFL TV. I'm your host, Sam Canavan. Let's crack straight into it. Round 1, Bellingen travelled up to Queensland to take on Aspley. The matchup between the losers of last year's Eastern and Northern Conference Grand Finals was highly anticipated, but it became apparent from the outset that the Aspley Hornets were a class above.
Goes long, over the top, well judged and finds Sainsbury.
Aspley surged to a 44-point lead at the first change, courtesy of a 7-goal opening quarter, and were never likely to be headed from that point forward. The carnage continued after the break, Aspley piling on 11 goals in the third term.
Well plays on, turns around and goes again.
Led by 6 goals from former Kangaroo Eddie Sainsbury, John Blair's men piled on the pain in the last quarter, eventually finishing 156 points in front. Massive win for the Hornets there. They are looking fantastic prospects in 2014. Still in Queensland, let's go to Southport, where the Suns took on the Sharks. There was plenty of firepower on both sides in this Gold Coast derby, but the first quarter was a scrappy affair, with neither team able to register a single 6-pointer. The arm wrestle continued in the second quarter, with both teams registering 3 goals, but it was the Sharks who took a 5-point ascendancy into the main break. As so often happens, the third term proved decisive, the home team piling on 6 goals to 2 and working their way well on top at three-quarter time. 3 goals from Carmichael Hunt wasn't enough to get his side back in the contest in the last term, Gold Coast eventually going down by 5 goals. New coach, a lot of new players, but no worries there for Southport. Let's head down to Canberra, where Ainslie took on Sydney Hills Eagles. Buoyed by a raft of big-name recruits in the off-season, Sydney Hills Eagles entered this match full of confidence, and it was justified. The Eagles on top early, leading by 8 points at quarter time.
I think it's a goal. It hasn't been touched on the way through.
But that lead was quickly eroded, the home team piling on 9 goals to 4 in the second term to take a 20-point lead into the main break. In a high-scoring affair, Ainslie reached triple figures early in the third term, kicking 5 goals to 4 to take a comfortable lead into the last change. The home team, led by their star quartet of Vandenberg, Ellis, Payne and Salter, piled on 8 goals in the fourth term, running out 27-11, 173 to 17-12, 114 winners. Very impressive win there from Ainslie. Maybe they'll be the pick of the Canberra teams this year. Up to Darwin on Saturday night, where the NT Thunder took on UWS Giants. With new coach Xavier Clark at the helm, NT Thunder are expected to make waves in 2014. But on Saturday night, the visitors started the stronger, kicking 3 goals to 1 to lead by 15 points at quarter time.
Goal and a great finish from Hossie, a classy finish from the young fella.
The home side worked their way on top in the second term, kicking 5 goals to 2 and turning the deficit on its head. NT Thunder leading by 1 point at half time. In hot and humid conditions at TIO Stadium, the floodgates opened for the home side after half-time, NT piling on 6 unanswered goals to take a 40-point lead into the last change. There was hope of a comeback when UWS kicked the first couple of goals of the fourth term, but former Essendon star Alwyn Davey sealed the deal and got his side home. Now let's turn to the ladder after round 1. Keep in mind that 4 teams had the bye: Redland University, Eastlake and Queanbeyan, all on 0 points, but Aspley have streaked out in front with percentage in excess of 1,000, followed by the Swans, Ainslie, Southport, the Thunder, Giants, Suns, Hills Eagles, Lions and Bellingen. All 14 teams will be in action for the first time in the revamped NEAFL. Round 2 sees the Suns and Lions, Ainslie and Redlands, Queanbeyan and Sydney University, Hills Eagles versus Southport, Thunder and Aspley, Giants and Swans, and the round is finished with Bellingen versus Eastlake. Thanks for joining us for the first of a brand new NEAFL TV. Don't forget, during the week, check the website, check the app for all your news, scores and updates, and we'll see you again, same place, same time next week.